All right, so we're looking at the first question, part A, which asks us to use our calculators or otherwise to simplify this complex fraction. And so the first thing we want to do is to simplify the numerator and divide that answer by the denominator. So we're going to do this by saying 5 times 2 plus 1. So 5 2 is 10 plus 1 is 11 over 5 minus, then we're going to convert this fraction as well from mixed to improper fraction. 10 ones, 10 plus 1 is 11 over 10. Then what we're going to do, we're going to find the LCM of 5 and 10, and that will be 10 itself because 5 can enter 10. And so 5 goes into 10 twice, and so that number 2 that we get, we're going to multiply by 11. So 5 goes into 10 2 times, and 2 times 11 is 22. Put the minus sign. 10 goes into 10 once. We multiply that 1 by 11 and get 11. Now we can simplify this. 22 over 10 minus 11 over 10, that gives us 11 over 10. So what we have done is to simplify the numerator fraction to 11 over 10. And so we're going to divide that by the denominator, which is 1 and a half. So let's write this in the horizontal way, so which is 11 over 10 divided by, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to convert this mixed number, which is 1.5, to an improper fraction. We're going to get 2 ones, 2 plus 1. That's going to give us 3 over 2. 3 over 2 is the same thing as 1.5. Okay, so let's continue. Now we're going to write back the first fraction. That's the numerator fraction. And what we're going to do, we're going to change the division sign to multiplication sign and reciprocate the divisor, the fraction 3 over 2, which is going to give us 2/3. So dividing by 3 over 2 is really the same thing as multiplying by 2 over 3. Now, let's simplify further. We're going to say 2 goes into 2 once, and 2 goes into 10 5 times. And the next step, we're going to multiply numerators. 11 times 1, which is 11, and 5 times 3, which is 15. Now we have a proper fraction, so we leave our answer just as it is. With a proper fraction, you should not divide the numerator into the denominator, not because the numerator is smaller. You leave it just as it is. You cannot convert this to a mixed number because 15 cannot enter into 11. And 15 is the divisor, which cannot go into 11. So you leave this as the answer. And by the way, you don't have to convert the final answer to a mixed number. It's just as good as it is here.